should continue live. There is nobody going to leave this area, and we have to be ready for the future, for the challenges in the future. And I hope that one day will be peace between the Arab countries and the Israeli side, because our children need that.
Absolutely.
That.
They deserve it.
Yeah, of course.
One more question for you. As you've just said, you are not Jewish, you are Druze. And you know, many people coming into Israel, they know about the Jewish people and they learn about the Muslim people. But we don't hear so much about the Druze, but more and more we're starting to hear about the Druze people. And to me, they're fascinating. I've been able to visit with you in your hometown of Isafia. I've met your wife, I've met your family. The Druze people are so warm, so hospitable, so peaceful, so intelligent. The Druze people are closer in their beliefs. They're not so close to Judaism or Christianity. If anything, they're closer to Islam. They're kind of a branch out of Islam, though they are different. They're separate.
I'm not agree.
You're not agreeing. Okay, so that's what I want you to help us understand about the Druze people, because what's fascinating to me is that you are Arabs living and enjoying and being blessed, living in the state of Israel at perfect peace.
We can't ignore we are speaking the mother language, it's Arabic. But our tradition is different from the tradition of the Muslims.
So teach us.
For example, we are monogamist. The Muslim is not monogamist. They can marry more than one woman.
Right.
We believe in one God. They are believe in one God. But our prophet is not Muhammad. Our prophet is Jethro, Moses' father-in-law.
Jethro, the father-in-law of Moses, is the prophet of the Druze.
It's our prophet.
Okay.
Interesting. And as you know, the history of the Jewish people, Jethro gave the good advice how to lead the Jewish people from Egypt to Canaan. And they give them the good advice how to organize these people. Because these people was slaves, and nobody controlled these people, and they lead them. And other side, in our tradition, we are allied to the country where we live. The Druze, for example, they are serving in the Syrian army, and we are serving as a mandatory serving in Israel. Many of us, hundreds of Israel Druze soldiers sacrifice their life for the country where we live. Why? Why that? And that's the question. Because we have to protect the place where we live, the country, the land, the ground, to protect them, to protect the family, and to protect the faith. And we believe there is no possibility to convert to our religion. That's totally different with the Islam. You can convert from the Christianity to the Muslim in one word. I believe in Muhammad, and he is the conveyor for God. And there is no possibility to convert to our religion. And we believe in reincarnation. The Muslims, they are not believing in reincarnation. And we changed the formula of the Quran and the Islam. In principle, Prophet Muhammad said that he will be the last prophet, the last religion. And when the Druze religion started 1,000 years ago after the Quran, they told us what you are doing, and they persecute us. That's the reason we are not part of the Islam. We came as another religion started, and we gave the advice that our religion is the best religion in the world.
And so how many Druze are there all around the world? The total number, more or less?
We're talking about 1.5 million and 2 million. But our number is the same all the time, because we believe in reincarnation. Because the soul is coming from, when the person died, he coming to other Druze. They are not going to another religion, another person's religion. We keep that. And all the Druze, if you saw in Israel, they live in the mountains. Why in the mountains? Because they are under persecution from the Muslims. 100, maybe 1,000 of them killed during 1,000. Especially in the beginning, when our religion started in Egypt, I can tell you thousands of the Druze killed. In 16th century, also in Lebanon and Syria. All the time we are sacrifice our lives for our prophet and to survive. That's the way of the minority, and all the time we're struggling.
Well, the Druze religion started with Jethro giving good advice. But your prophet is Jethro giving good advice to the leaders of Israel. And I think today the Druze are still giving good advice to the leaders of Israel. I think you're doing a great job.
We are sharing the opinions.